Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Thank you for joining us for today's reading. My name is Eric and today I'm going to pull the advice from the universe for you. This is going to be a general reading. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please consider like, share and subscribe. I truly appreciate you. And now let's see what's going on and what messages the universe has for you today. All right. I see some kind of the difficulties that is happened and maybe is related to relationship or a relationship at home or a relationship at work, and then that's why every relationship goes through changes and to the challenges and so on, but it doesn't mean that there is no love and there is the love has gone. And let this be a time of reflection, and some adjustment may needed to perhaps a new purpose needed to be discussed and discovered, and it may be feel cold feeling right now, but it doesn't mean that that's the end of the relationship. A relationship has lots of ups and downs, and then has the challenges as well. That's the beauty of the life. And when you are changing from a single to a person with more responsibility and to the relationship, the whole life is changes. And that's why the person who's single and then when it comes to the relationship has to change the attitude and then be responsible to make the life for himself or herself and the partner much better as well. That's why the love is there, and then is the relationship can get stronger by talking and then sorting the things out, and then be mature approach to the relationship. Then everything would be getting better and the relationship gets stronger and stronger. Other than that, the relationship is not like changing a shirt or pants or outfit that we change it every day, and then when something happens, okay, I'm leaving, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, it's not relationship. It's not like that. A relationship to make it work out, and then that's why the people get hair and the people lose their hair as well. That's why these things happens when you are trying to make the relationship work out, and then you get bound and then you have to try to stay strong as well. But the thing is, the Queen of the Swords says, put your idea and thoughts together and then just make the inspiration quotes, and then accept the truth, and then do the meditation, and then go through the mental process and clarity and justice. These are the things that make you to stay away from the conflict and stay away from the force and stay from the fights and stay from the arguments and these kind of things, and it brings you the success and brings you the agreement. It brings you the happiness. I see the financial, the man is holding 2 gold under the foot and 1 gold in the hand and 1 gold on the top of the hand, and hold it very tight and think that he has the whole world, but he's not holding the whole world. It means that when you have a little success, always see the far, don't see just the front of your nose. See the far, and the success is behind the man, and you see the whole city behind the man, but the man is not seeing it because he's thinking, oh, I have the whole world. But there was somebody I was working with, and I said, okay, it was a new co-worker, and I said, okay, what did you do before? He said, I started this job at this position and retired at the same position after 30 years. I said, wow, really? You're a very successful man. Yes, I was doing everything. I knew everything about this job. I said, did you try to be a supervisor or manager? No, I wanted to be perfect in that position. That's why that man was saying he has the gold. I didn't say anything. That was his idea, and he was an old man. I didn't want. You don't want to change the old man's mindset. My point is that, okay, some people are happy with a little bit, and some people are not. That's why they go for the taking the calculated risk, taking the chances, and moving forward. And when these things happens, then some people, they see there are two ways. One, they are jealous and they try to stop you from moving forward because they don't want to do it and they cannot do it, and they are not positive and they don't know anything about the positivity. That is one way. And the other way is that when these things happens, then some people say, oh, if your ego tells you that, oh, don't go for the success because that is have challenges, and then the bad things is going to happen, and that's why there is no disaster. At the end of every thing that happens and every defeat, there is a victory as well. That's why we use the defeat as end of a phase, not as a defeat. We use it as an experience, because there are two types of the thinking. One thing is the glass is half full, the other thing is glass half empty. That's why if you think always the glass is half full, then you try to make it full of the glass. If the relationship has some damages, if you try to work it out, it's going to work out and it's going to get better. And the King of the Cups is sending the message that it's time for putting the ideas and thought together, and then go for emotional relationship and make it stronger. And going for the romantic night, go for the romantic travel, going for the romantic love, and being creative, and then go for a travel to somewhere very romantic that it doesn't cost you too much. Some people think when you want to go romantic, you have to go to Paris and you have to go to, for example, Alaska or whatever, and then it costs you tens of thousands of no, you can go for a camping and then have a romantic night, and then make it romantic. But the things that you put there makes it just, you never forget about it. That's why when you try to make things work out, then everything would be fine. When I remember when I was a child, there was a family living around us. We had a neighbor, and the man was doing very small labor job, and then he was I was 5-6 years old, and then they have about 6 children, and then they lived with 1.5 bread. Every bread was this much. Every portion of their food was 1.5 bread for 8 people. And that's why, but every time you pass their house, you heard they are laughing and they are having fun and so on. And then one of the neighbors that has very short mind, and then said, why they are laughing? They are so poor. I said, they have a big heart. If they don't have a big heart, and their house was about, I can say, 300 square feet. Believe me, 300 or 400 square feet for 8 people. And then 2 of the sons, they became engineer. 2 of the daughters, one became the doctor, the other one became a nurse. And they were, then we went to another neighborhood. I don't know what happened to them, but they became very successful with that little money that man was making, because they had the big heart. That's why they were happy. That's why the happiness is not always about the money, is about having the big heart to make happy. And then the good love and the good love comes to us, and you can put the whole world in your heart when you have a big heart. That's why not everything is money. Just some people think money is the base of everything, but it's not. Is relationship is the base of everything, and that's the thing that to make you away from the trouble. When you see the trouble, walk away. I see you're smart and you are walking away from the trouble. sometimes the things happens and you try to make a revenge, and then, or at least bounce back and tell the people for what they deserve, and then, but that's not good. Get into the conflicts and to the arguments. That's the defeat. That's what the negative people want you to do. That sometimes you have to move away, be like a chariot and move away from the trouble. Maybe sometimes I see that you want to stay away from this situation, from the people who are not in your type, and then that's, I see the control and growth and progress and domination, and then dominance, and don't give up and claim the victory, and control the emotion, and then focus on the victory, and then ignore the other negative people, and then go for the positive people. I see the positivity in you, that not you're only thinking about yourself and you have a big heart, you're thinking about the other people as well, and it makes a good relationship, and makes your positive team very close to you, and when you need them, they are there for you. I see the happiness. You see the old man sitting there with, and then playing with the two little white dogs, and the dogs are looking very happy with the old man, and the whole family are dancing, and the house is very strong foundation house, and the whole everybody is happy. And then I see the security and stability in the whole life. Everything comes from the life, from the love, and when the love has a strong foundation, then the financial foundation happens to you, because the whole family to work together to make each other and support each other to get wealthy. I see some nationalities that they are helping each other, and they're helping the newcomers to be successful. Give them the house, give them the food, give them the clothes, give them the job. They have nothing when they are coming to, they go to different countries, and then, but they don't know each other, but they support each other because of they are in the same nationality, and they help each other, and they sometimes they live 30-40 people in a house, and then, but they help each other to grow and to be successful. I see the King of the Wand is sending the message that the time is time for movement, it's time for high energy. I see the high energy in the form of the investment or career or travel. I see the travel ahead. It could be related to that love as well. It could be related to the career or financial as well. I see the Hierophant is telling us that is the use your wisdom and spirituality and universal lesson, and seek solution in the world of the spirituality, and then make the universe your great partner to help you to make the right decisions to be successful. I see the happiness. I see the Four of the Wands is standing, and the flowers are on the top of the wand, and the people are having the flowers in the hand, and there is a big castle at the back, and it's all, and people are dancing and celebrating. All it means that all it comes from the great love and great heart and great celebration of the love. When you are thinking positively and you have a big heart and you're helping each other and you are helping the other people, and think the whole world is, the life is too short, and the love is the most important part of the life, and everybody deserves the happiness, and everybody not only must think about the happiness for himself or herself, they must think about the making the others successful and happy as well. Okay, beautiful Sagittarius, I hope this reading had some message for you. If it does, please consider like, share and subscribe, and I truly appreciate it. And I see you in the next reading. Until then, be happy, healthy, love yourself and love the others as well. Ciao.